Hey y'all, it's Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl. And over here I like to focus on all things vinyl, sublimation, and screen printing. I don't focus on perfection because without mistakes, how else are you supposed to learn anything? I have over 15 years of professional experience, if you want to call it that. So you might see things done a little bit differently around here than what you're used to seeing them. I also have epilepsy, and they're still working on my medication. Words can be extremely difficult for me right now. And during my editing portion, I might forget to edit out something or I might edit out the wrong thing. So please be understanding of that right now. Also, I am extremely honest about affiliate links and what products are sent to me. So if that seems like something you're into, then why don't you stick around and think about joining the Cuttin Corners family? If not, then buzz on because my honeybees, they have a real sting to them. So today for my tutorial has been a long time coming. We are going to go over how to use the t-shirt guides. Now, I just did a tutorial on how to make them. I used to sell these whenever I had my store, and I sold them through YouTube and stuff like that. But I closed it down due to all of my health stuff. So I showed y'all how to make them. Now I'm going to show you how to use them. I have tutorials on how to use them whenever I sold them, but this is a little bit different. So these are a couple of the different versions. These are both of the 15-inch that go along with my press, but this is one of the more intricate versions. So this one has the different necks for where you would line it up for like the youth all the way through. And then this is more of the simplified version, and I'm going to show you how to use both of them. And then I'm also going to include the Patreon kit tutorial for this as well. You can kind of skip over this portion if you don't want to see that as well. So for the May 2022 Patreon kit tutorial, the vinyls that are included. Now, for this kit, if you choose the shirt and the vinyl, you will get in the shirt kit, you will get a gray Tooltex shirt, and you will get the Thermoflex Plus Metal Flake colors. I've decided to do all the colors for this month in the Metal Flake. So for the 5 colors with the shirt, you'll get the Metal Flake black. You can see it's like a smooth glitter. It's really, really pretty. You'll also get the Metal Flake red, the Metal Flake green, the Metal Flake bright blue. Isn't that pretty? And the Metal Flake pure white. So those will be the 5 colors that you get if you choose the shirt kit. And then if you choose to get the vinyl only, you get 5 other colors but without the shirt. So that will be the apple green. It's like a neon-y green. The bright pink. I love that color. The orange. The aqua green. It's like a beautiful teal. And last but certainly not least is the titanium. And I decided to go ahead and do all the Metal Flake colors. Well, there's more colors than that. There's actually a bunch. Ow. They're all of these colors. There's 18 different ones, but I did 10 of them because I don't think I've ever shown them before on my channel. And you apply them just like regular Thermoflex, the 320 to 330 degrees, 15 seconds. Now, these cannot be layered underneath anything, but they're really, really pretty. But yeah, I really like trying to show different things. You know me. There's a lot of different SVGs for this month's kit as well. Sorry, brain not wanting to function today. It did take me a while to get through this tutorial. I am re-recording this portion because after doing all of this, I am going to record another video right after this, another intro, because after doing this, I had a brilliant idea, and you'll see it actually in a really soon video, because this video took me forever. And I'm like, why didn't anybody think about this before? And I don't think anybody has. And layering and laying out multiple colors of HTV. So you'll have to watch for that one. But yeah, keep in mind for that one. But yeah, I'm going to show you how all the SVGs for the Patreon kit. I am going back to doing both Cricut and silhouette designs. But yeah, I am excited for this month. I love the designs for it. But yeah, let's jump over and show you how to use the t-shirt guide. First thing we're going to do is download our files, which are available on my Patreon page, which is www.patreon.com/BetsyGoger. It is linked in the description box. Now you can use whatever files you want to. Now I am re-recording this because I did have some issues with a set of the SVGs. Now, when I originally designed them, they were perfect, but for some reason, when I went to import them into both Silhouette and Cricut, they just didn't look right. Now, I even reopened them both into Adobe and Corel, and they looked like crud. So I spent a lot of time redesigning them, and now they look great, but sometimes that happens. Now, the files, again, are on Patreon. And so all that you do is you go to the files, and they're actually done in 3 different sections. There's 37 different ones. And part of it is because they're saved as both PNGs and SVGs, so you can do them as printables and as cut files. So you can just go down here and download it. You just click the blue link. There you go. And as you can see, it downloads. So we're going to go ahead and minimize out of that. We're going to go to Cricut Design Space first. I'm not going to show you how to cut everything. I'm going to show you how to import it in and send it to cut, because that would take forever. So Cricut Design Space first. We're going to go ahead and go over here to Upload. There we go. Go to Upload Image, Browse. We're going to go to Desktop because I have them all saved in one. We're going to go to June 2022 Patreon. So as you can see, there's a lot, and I'll go through and show you the PNG files so you can see what they all look like. Now, I have them saved with backgrounds and without, so you can send them as sublimatable designs as well. So there's the summer butterfly. Then we have the summer butterfly with a background, the maximum dad. I thought that was cute. Then we have the no name screwed, because you can, I have these also where you can change them for if you want to do it for Pawpaw or Granddad. So hopefully that makes sense. Then with Pawpaw, background, best Granddad ever. And also I have these saved where that way I also have it listed to kind of tell you what fonts I use, but I'll also state it here. And that is, have to go to the page in my book to let you know. So for the screwed file, which is, I use the stencil font, and that's from Adobe. But you can also use Lovebox, which is from Creative Fabrica. Now that is kind of a little bit backwards. So the font has a box around it, but you can kind of finagle with that. And I do have a affiliate link with them. And then I also have listed on that link one that you can use from 1001 free fonts. I don't remember the name of it. So we have the Best by Par blank, then the Best Granddad, Family Requires Love Not DNA, one with a background, Fatherhood, Motherhood, again with backgrounds and without. Again, Chillin' with My Beaches. I love how that came out. I understood the assignment. Now, I didn't redo this one. Let me rephrase this. I didn't redo the PNG cleaned up because this one doesn't, as a printable, you don't really have to clean those up. It's perfect as but I redid the SVG. But you can see, and that one you can change your grade level on. But I love, love, love how this came out. I really love how that one came out. But that is all of them. As you can see, why it took quite a while. So, for the Cricut one, we are going to I'm going to do 3 different shirts. So I will show you, because we're going to do this as the alignment tutorial as well. So we'll go ahead and bring in which one will we bring in for you? Let's do the Pawpaw Screwed. There we go. That one seems like a good one to bring in. Go ahead and click Upload. Add to Canvas. It might take a second. These are some big files. But I really do love how this came out. Okie dokie. Go ahead and click Ungroup. As I said, it's a big file. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and weld Pawpaw with the rest of my black because I'm going to make this for my father-in-law, and we do call him Pawpaw. So that's done. We can go ahead and take where we don't have to see that. Now, our grays, I'm not going to weld that together because as you can see, those are pretty far apart from each other, and we'll let that get cut together. The red, I did go ahead and weld together. I don't want to have to try to piece that stuff together anyway. The white, again, that's fine. And as you can see, this is a 3-color design. It looks pretty complex, but it's really not. And this would also be super cute if you did this on a sign. This does not have to be a shirt. That's the thing I love about working with vinyl. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much ready to go. I mean, it is pretty simple. So go ahead and bring that back in. We are looking at this being all together. Okay, we want to shrink that back down a little bit. Standard size across the board is 10.5 inches for a adult size shirt. I am going to make mine 11 inches because I think it'll just look better at 11 inches because it is a taller size design. I just think so. But you can make it 10.5 inches. Sometimes I do make them a little bit oversized. You don't have to. I just feel like with this, it will look a little bit better oversized. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and click on Make It. Okay. Do I want to make you You're fine at making it. Okay, so we do want to go ahead and mirror everything. And we are going to use a matte because I don't like Cricut vinyl. Cricut machines aren't bad. I do not like how they've changed their system. That's why I'm kind of switching over to using Silhouette. And that's one of the things we are kind of moving towards, is switching over to Silhouette. And if I really start to like, because they have changed the software and stuff quite a bit. And if I like it, we might not use Cricut anymore. Now, I don't have the Cricut plugged in yet, so I'm not going to show you everything with this yet. Is this going to even let me select the vinyl and stuff like that? It may not let me show you selecting the vinyl. If not, it's okay. But I'm using Thermoflex Plus. I'm not going to use the vinyls for this that are part of the kit. I am just going to use regular Thermoflex Plus. So I'll just select regular HTV. But that's it for the Cricut portion. And now let's go over here to the Silhouette. Now I am going to cut I understood the assignment, but I am also going to I'm going to choose for this one the Summer Butterfly. So first off, let's go ahead and go over to the send portion of this. And do I need to go ahead and update the firmware? Maybe I do. Because I did also, because y'all know I have the Cameo Pro, but I also did go ahead and get the regular size Cameo because it's a little bit easier to deal with. Because the Pro is nice, but the little one is a little bit easier to deal with, at least in my opinion. So now we've got that updated. Let's go ahead and go up here, and we're going to go to open. Now I have the professional version of the software. I've had it forever. It was already linked to my account. And then I also have purchased the Connect, which will work with Adobe Illustrator. It doesn't work right now with Corel for Mac, but it will work with Corel for Windows. So I am going to play with that as well. I am going to try to do some tutorials on the art programs. It may take some time to do that. So we're going to go again to our June 2022 Patreon folder. I save them like this until I do the tutorials, and then I move them all to my organized art folders. But I do, whenever I upload SVGs onto Patreon, they are automatically, like, they're already up on the Google Drive, just in case you're wondering. So I wanted to do the Summer Butterfly because I do have most of the colors that are on the Summer Butterfly are part of the Thermoflex, the Metal Flake colors, which are the kit colors. And I love those colors. I think that they're so pretty. Okay, so Summer Butterfly. Here we go. I love this. Here we go. Isn't she pretty? This took me forever to do. Like, forever. Okay, I don't want that. I don't need the background. Okay. Let's go ahead and move you up to the top. Now this is a design that really doesn't have to be mirrored, as you can see. It just doesn't. because of how big it is. And whenever I told Jeremy what I was designing, the only thing I could think of is like, if the 70s had butterfly carpet, this is what I imagined it would look like. So hopefully that makes sense. This is what I imagined. So pretty much she's ready to go. Now we're going to go over here to send. She's going to stay 10.5 inches. Okay, so the material for her is going to be heat transfer, and we are going to choose metallic because she is a little bit thicker, because the metal flake is a little bit thicker, because the traditional Thermoflex Plus is, what is it? I think like 3 microns thick, and the metal flake is 5 mils thick. So it's, you know, a little bit on the thicker side. So we want to choose cut, and we're going to choose to cut this by fill. So first off, hold on, I don't need the hold on, let's go to why does it have, oh, it's got separate colors, that's why. Okay. Okay, so we've got our green selected. Let's go ahead . Make sure everything is good. Okay, so we are good to go on this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this one to cut, and then I will take and send the next one, and so on and so forth. And then once I'm through cutting everything, I will show you how to apply all 3 different shirts, because all 3 are different size range. We've got a youth shirt, a standard size adult small, and then more of, well, an adult plus size, a 2X. They're all unisex shirts, but we're going to show you how to do it all. So give me a moment and we'll put them together. For me, the beauty of this t-shirt guide, this is the reason why I love it, is it's simple. It's square, it lines up with your heat press. Now, I did the designs to be symmetrical because it's going to be easy for you to understand how to line it up. Now, I lined up the antenna with where it says to put the top of the design because it's easier for you to be able to see. I do have a close-up picture so you can see how it goes, where you can see where I folded the design and the antenna line up with that pink line that says top of the design. It goes on very symmetrical. It is very easy to understand. Now, when you look at screen printing, those palettes are square. Shirts are not cut straight. Go measure all the shirts in your closet. Shoulder seams, sleeve seams, all that kind of stuff. That's just kind of how it works. That's why the beauty of this is so easy and simple. It makes it easy to do. Trying to make everything perfect, you're going to make things very difficult on yourself. This just simplifies it. You do it this way, it really is going to make it easy. We've sold so many of them, and people will tell you they are one of the best tools. It just makes things so easy. Now, this is why the idea for the new thing came to me. You will see in the next video the simplification, my new idea. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love it. But I have pictures to show you why this, you just need to try making one of these and you will figure out why this is just it's just absolutely wonderful. But it just works. But you can see that that's straight. It's so simple. Now, on the 2X shirt, I used the other t-shirt guide just to show you. And you just take and lay it out. It's so easy. Now, whenever I take and put my shirt on my press, I take and use my hands and fold it around where it's equal on both sides. Now, one of the things, as you can see, I'm doing with my t-shirt guide is I am taking and using that t-shirt guide and measuring down on that text and making sure it's straight down the heat press. That just kind of helps to make sure everything is straight all the way down. That helps. And you want to make sure your shirt is lined up all the way down. And that you can just do with your hands. You just make sure your hands, you fold it all the way down. But one of the things I'll show you with the pictures is I take that t-shirt guide and I have pictures from where the letters are, from the letters to the shoulder seams on both sides. See, you can see that it's from the 2 to the 7 on both sides. It's the same. It's just that simple. And it doesn't take you 10 years to measure it out. And again, I use the same there's 2 different t-shirt guides, but I can use the same one. Both of them will work on all 3 of them, and it's the same premise for a 4X, a 3X, a 2X, all the way down. For any size shirt, you don't have to have a bunch of different t-shirt guides. You can use the same thing across the board. It's that simple. It's just that easy. And that's what I try to explain to people. You don't have to make it complicated. A lot of times I think people try to make it more complicated than what it actually is. You give yourself a straight line and you make a straight line to pretty much keep it on your press straight. You can see that that's straight across, and it's that easy. It really isn't as complicated. a shirt isn't straight, a body isn't straight. You give yourself something as close to straight as possible, and it's going to look good. It's not like whenever you're talking about a signboard that is going to be perfectly straight. You make it as close to straight as possible, and it's going to look good. But hopefully this tutorial was helpful. Hopefully this makes it a little bit easier to understand. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. But yeah, I guess that's it. I'm sorry it took me so long to get this up. My husband and my family, we have some ideas on how to make it where I can get some more videos out. We are talking about them helping get a lot of the manual labor portions done, because that's a lot of the problem of me struggling. So yeah, I guess that's it for today. I will see y'all later. Bye.